Hi, this is Max. Today, I wanted to talk about higher powers and why it's important to have faith in higher powers. What is a higher power? Well, it's a spirit or being that has great power, strength, or knowledge. It can affect nature and the lives of people. It is loosely defined as something that has a greater power and control than we do. For some people, a higher power is a deity or a supernatural being, while for others, it is a supreme being that is greater than other gods. Some people worship science, some nature, others believe the universe itself is a higher power. For Christians, it is God and Jesus Christ. All have power to their believers. This is called faith. Now, faith is defined as a strong belief in something or someone, or a belief in the existence of God, a strong religious belief or feeling. Sometimes when things don't go according to plan, we lose faith. I know that I'm guilty of this. I'm sure many others are also. But we lose faith not only in ourselves, but also in our chosen higher power. When we experience life's huge failures, it's easy to lose hope and even faith. But the importance of faith in a higher power cannot be underestimated. People have moved mountains with their faith. Even when situations seem dire and bleak, it is our faith that will carry us through. But sometimes, in our lowest points of our lives, when we need faith the most, we turn away from our higher power and the faith we have in it. Faith isn't just a notion that some people hold on to in tough times. Faith is an important element to all human life on earth. Life is precious, but it can also be remarkably difficult at times. Faith is what helps us get through, illuminating the pathway in times of darkness, helping to give us strength in times of weakness. Without faith, we are nothing. The focused power of faith breeds abundance. The mind is an incredibly powerful tool. It can be used for good, but it can also go to waste when neglected or abused. In times of trouble, we tend to move away from positivity. We grow from a state of abundance to a state of lack. But faith is the tool that helps replenish abundance in the heart and the spirit, not just in the mind. Whatever it is that we focus on in life, we get more of. If we focus on problems, we live solely in those problems and have difficulty moving past the negativity. Alternatively, however, when we focus on positively and seek out solutions, we can resolve our problems and move from a state of lack back to a state of abundance. When we train our minds to think in abundance and we hold unwavering faith, we gravitate towards that. We attract good things because we believe and expect in good things to come. Similarly, when we believe and expect bad things to come, we also attract that into our lives. Faith is the pathway for abundance, so be sure to hold it at the forefront of your mind. Don't be afraid to expect the very best for yourself. This isn't about being selfish or aimlessly wishing for things. This is about the true, utter, deep down belief in your heart and your soul that things will improve and that you deserve the very best in your life. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. There's a powerful story in the Bible called the Book of Job. The story is about a man named Job who was astute as any man could be. He believed strongly in God and held high his faith. But the story goes that one day the devil paid God a visit. The topic of discussion: Job's faith. The devil reasoned that Job was faithful because he had been blessed with so much in life: family, money, land, and respect. But the devil proposed that should God take any number of these things away from Job, he would no longer be the faithful man that God held him up to be. The devil claimed that Job would curse God and that his point would be all but proven. God, of course, disagreed. So this agreement began when God began taking things away from Job's life. Over the course of these trials, Job loses everything that he had worked so hard to create over the years. His livestock, all his money, his family, his friends, and his health. However, even when his wife told him he should curse God, Job didn't. He remained faithful. Now, this man had everything taken away from him, but he did not lose faith. In fact, he gained more faith. Afterwards, God restored all of Job's worldly possessions, family, and health. To add to that, God multiplied what Job once had many times over. The moral of the story: whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Times might be bad and you might want to throw in that proverbial towel, but never lose faith. For a person without faith is likened to a stream without water. They would cease to exist. Faith helps you to discover your purpose in life. Going through life and all of its ups and downs can take a toll on us. At times, it's enough to question our very existence. But through all of the trials and tribulations we might face, it's faith that gives us that helping hand. It works to guide us in the right direction, moving us towards and allowing us to discover our purpose in life. This doesn't happen overnight, though. Usually, when we're faced with a difficult situation, it gets harder before it gets better. Little by little, a part of us is broken until one day we dig deep down inside and somehow find the strength we need to make it through. That strength comes from our faith. Whether it's your faith in God or in some other higher power, that faith shall set you free. Everything in life is far easier to get through when we have faith. It's the guiding light that helps us push towards our purpose. Faith trumps stress, anxiety, and fear. It's easy to allow stress, anxiety, and fear to run our lives. We go from moment to moment worried about one thing or another. Sometimes those worries manifest themselves in highly stressful situations, causing not only mental anguish, but physical problems as well. There's a clear and documented connection between stress and the increased likelihood of disease and illness. When we allow our minds to move into the realm unchecked, there's no telling of the damage that can be done. But it's faith that helps to keep those things at bay. Even when we have no reason to believe that things will get better, it's through faith that our situations do improve. When you hold the utter expectation of that in your mind, no challenge is too difficult. Learn to harbor faith and use it to eliminate stress, anxiety, and fear. Think back to situations in the past when you made it through with when you made it through what you thought was unattainable. Believe and expect that good things will happen, and they will. This isn't about ignoring your problems. This is about knowing that your situation will improve deep down inside your heart and your soul. It acts as the pathway to finding solutions. Faith is the pathway to finding solutions in life. Keep in mind that human beings were made to thrive and not to just survive. If you're only surviving, there's far greater in store for you. There's a pathway to all of your solutions, and that pathway is steeped in faith and the expectation of greater things to come in time. No matter what the situation is, no matter how bad or dire you think it might seem, your faith can and will get you through it. You must accept that as a fact and hold on to the expectation of greater things to come. Don't stop pushing or searching for an answer to help resolve whatever situation you might be facing in your life. If you really want something in life, and I mean you really want it deep down inside, and you have a strong enough reason for it, absolutely must achieve it. Faith is the thing that helps you see that through. It's at the core of a persistent heart. Never give up on your hopes and your dreams just because you face some initial setbacks. Lean on your faith as often as possible, and you'll soon come to realize why having unwavering faith is so important. Like I said, I'm documenting my physical and spiritual journey. I want to strengthen both. I want them to both be hard as a rock. Today, I did 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. I didn't do any pull-ups today because I've gotten pretty sore, and yesterday I had a pretty bad day with the truck. So I'm trying to figure that out also. But things are coming along. I'm starting to feel better. My mind, there was a fog in my mind, and it's gone. I mean, not completely, but I can think a lot faster. My mind's a lot sharper than it was a week ago. And I think that's just from exerting myself, getting into a workout habit, and eating healthier. I think maybe that's the biggest part, is eating healthier. I used to eat a lot of junk food, McDonald's, Burger King, KFC. That's pretty much what we survived on. Now we're cooking a lot more. I've been eating a lot of chicken. Instead of having a snack, I used to get a snack cake and I would eat it if I was hungry, or maybe some cookies, something like that. Now I'm making tuna fish sandwiches, or I'm putting tuna fish onto Ritz. And like I said, all of that, it's helping me to think a lot clearer. My mind's a lot sharper than it was a week ago. And I hope that that continues to improve throughout the next coming months. I'll continue documenting, and I'll continue giving words of faith as mine gets stronger. I don't only read these things for the video. I'm planning to look back on all of these videos down the road, and hopefully something that I said will ring in my mind and keep me on the path that I'm currently on. Thank you. Have a blessed day.